All right, we are back again. Okay, so I am going to kind of try to show you, let me see if I can flip this again since I'm going to be showing you a sheet. Um, so I am going to try and show you kind of how I try to track everything to earn an incentive, where you can find everything on your workstation and all of that. So I actually might pull my computer or my phone down in a minute to try and show you where at in workstation you can see all of this information too. For this specific chart tracker little thing that I use, I shared this on our team page. I will try to upload it to, I don't know, Google Docs or something too, so that everyone can have access to it, not just people who are on our team page. I'll see if I can figure that out. We'll see. I'm not the most well versed with that, but we'll try and figure it out so I can upload it so that you can share it, with people who aren't on our team or for people who are watching this on YouTube later on. I'll try to get that shared so that everyone can use the same trackers that I am using. I don't remember where I found them. Otherwise, I would just link them to there. I don't use the one that is in Workstation though. I will say that that one isn't quite like detailed enough for me. So I use a different tracker that I found. So I'm going to open up Workstation. And as you guys know, you have an incentive tab on Workstation. So I am actually going to pull this down and I will show you where this is at. So give me a second and we will just try to flip this. And I'm gonna have to flip it again, otherwise it's gonna be okay. So on your workstation, you have this incentive tab over here, okay? So you want to make sure to click that incentive tab. It's going to bring you to this page right here, okay? So now you can find the overview of the incentive. And then you can go to track your progress, and that is where it's going to show how many points you have, where you're at, all of that. I am not going to show you that my tab just for purposes of this video because I don't want to make anyone feel bad for where they're at, where they're not at, anything like that. But track your progress. It will track how many points you have. It will show you how many points you have for every month. It will break down your PRV. It will break down your recruiting points, your sponsoring points, all of that. Here is a little sheet that shows you how to earn the trip. So this is actually very, very convenient. So you get 1 point per $1 PRV, okay? So every one PRV you have is 1 point. PRV consistency, if you sell over 1,000 PRV for 5 out of the 6 months, it doesn't have to be 5 months in a row, just any of the 5 months, you'll get an extra 2,500 points. Personal promotions, if you promote at all during this incentive period, which started August 1st and it goes through the end of January, as you can see, January 31st. If you promote to certified, 1,000 points, lead, 1,500 points, star, 2,000 points, superstar, 3,000 points. If you promote to director, 5,000 points, star director, 8,000 points, and superstar director, 10,000 points. Then an activity bonus for getting paid at title. Lead is 100 points, star is 300 points, superstar is 500, director is 1,000, star director is 1,500, and superstar is 2,500 a month. Then we come down here. You get 250 points for every frontline consultant sponsored prior to August 1st. So any past consultants that you sponsored before August 1st, if they promote to certified for the first time during this qualification period, you'll get 250 points for them. That can also be a reinstatement. 1,000 points for each frontline consultant that you sponsor between August and January during the incentive period. And then 1,000 points for each frontline consultant who promotes to lead, star, superstar, or director for the first time during the incentive earning period. And then also if you had any points from the summer incentive, any bonus points, those are added on to your points for this incentive as well. So this is just a little breakdown that they actually give you if you are starting at certified consultant, kind of a basic of what you might need to earn the trip, okay? And then if you're starting at lead consultant, here's kind of a little breakdown. Again, as you're going to see, all of these are showing earning 2,000 PRV a month, okay? Because we're going to talk about this all the time. 2,000 PRV is kind of that base number that you want to try and aim for every month. PRV consistency, it breaks down how many consultants you sponsor, lead, star, all of that, okay? So this is just a little breakdown. It'll show you kind of how you need to, break down your points to earn the trip if you want to earn it. So it breaks that all down for you if you want to use that, okay? But that is all, again, on the incentive tab, boop, 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 right there. How to earn, the overview, track your progress, and then there's also the FAQ. So if you need any other questions answered, ton of stuff on here that will kind of define everything. If you don't know the definition of active or current or rank versus title, all of those questions are kind of answered there. So those are all there for you. And I'm going to flip the camera back around and put you back up to show you, oh, maybe to show you what I do, because that tracker is great. It'll automatically track your points there. And that's what I use to keep track of how many actual points I have. But then I'm going to show you the tracker that I use. And again, I will link this, try and figure out a way to like link it so that people who are not on our team page can also see the files. But I've laminated this with my handy dandy laminator. So as you can see, here is the point breakdown. So this is kind of just essentially that sheet that how to earn from the incentive tab, but it just kind of breaks down everything that you need. So I have this printed out and laminated so that I can keep this on hand at all times. It's always on my desk so that I know how many points you get for each thing, okay? Then what I do is I print out a different tracker every month because I update my numbers every month. And if I'm not on track for the month before, then I know I need to adjust my numbers for the remaining 5 months. If I'm way ahead of my goal after the first month, then I will go in and I'll adjust my numbers for the remaining 5 months. And I'll be like, okay, great. Now I'm already ahead of my goal. This is awesome, you know? So I will print out 6 different one of these every single month for the 6 months during the incentive period. So as you can see up here, it shows the different levels and the points. And then this is the very first sheet that I did. So it's not updated because it's not my most current one, but I figured this one worked to kind of show you. So this, you can put what level you're wanting to earn. You can put the points that you think are needed. Obviously, top 75, we don't know how many points are needed for that level. How many sponsoring points you need, and then any bonus points received from the summer incentive. And then you can total up your points. I make a little note right here of how many points I have totaled between my little boxes. But here I jot down how much PRV I want to get every month. Okay, so these are my goals. And then at the bottom, I put a total of how much that's going to add up to. 1,000 or more PRV, you get the 2,500 points once. So I know I'm going to earn that in the 5th month. So I put that down there. X's for the rest of them because you only get that one time in that 5th month. Personal promotions, I have no more promotions to earn. So that's all X's in that little column there because I have no more promotions to earn. So I can't earn any promotion points. Paid at rank, okay? So let's be honest. I know I'm going to get paid at Star Director last month and this month because I don't have 4 directors right now. So I know I'm only going to get paid at Star Director. So I'm only going to get 1,500 points for that. My goal is to have 2 more directors by the next month so I can get paid at Superstar Director title and then get that 2,500 points the rest of the time. Again, I total up my points there at the bottom. And then frontline certified, how many points you get for your previous. I put my previous frontline certified that haven't hit certified yet here in this column. And then the last column, frontline lead or director, lead, star, superstar, or director promotions, you get points for that. So I also put what my goal is for getting people promoted. You get 1,000 points for each person that promotes. So my goal is to have, 1 person promote in August, 3 people promote in September, 3 people promote in October, 3 people promote in November. And then again, I total that up down there too. So then I have all my points totaled up here along the bottom. It's kind of janky, but it works for me. Okay, so all the points totaled up here at the bottom, plus my extra bonus points from the summer incentive. So then I totaled all those up, and that was the number that I put up there, okay? So then I have my number up here, all these points that I just, it's a lot of numbers, you guys, I promise, but it's not that hard if you break it all down the way I did and use these sheets. You can print out multiple of these sheets and like redo your math every time. Okay, so I figured out, hey, that's only going to get me to 45,000 points, and I want more points than that. So I got to figure out what to do. So then I'll go ahead and I'll print out another sheet and I'll redo everything. And I'll be like, okay, I got to figure out how to get, 5,000 more points if I want to hit 50,000 points. So where can I fix that? I could get more PRV in a month. I could get some more people to promote, different things like that. So I figure out where I can kind of adjust my numbers, where I could get more people to promote, where I could get more PRV, and figure it out that way so that I get to that goal number of points that I want to get to. I know it sounds like a lot, but this is how I track points for the incentive. And again, like I said, I will reprint this as many times as I need to, and I'll adjust my points as many times as I need to. There is a place down here for you to write your actual. So again, every time that I print this out, I'm going to rewrite my actual points down here, and I'm going to adjust my goals. Because if I'm like, oh shoot, like I didn't sell, $2,800 in September, so I need to sell an extra $300 next month because I was $300 short of my goal here. So I'll readjust my goals and I'll put, okay, so I didn't sell 2,800 in October, then my goal needs to be 4,300 because I only sold 2,500 in September. So just adjusting little ways like that. And you guys, this is, I promise you, how I earned my first incentive trip. That was a Mediterranean cruise for 2 people. It was amazing. Not gonna lie, Scentsy trips are awesome. You need to go on them. Promise you, you will not ever want to miss another one after you go on one trip. Um, but breaking this down and redoing this sheet multiple times throughout the incentive is how it helped me. And then let's say that my September PRV goal is 2,800, okay? I will take that 2,800 and I will break that down by however many days are in that month. So 30 days in September. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar over there and getting all messed up. 30 days in September. I'll take that 2,800 divided by the 30 days. I don't know what that breaks down to. I don't do math, and then I will say, okay, so I need to sell this much every single day in September to hit $2,800. Day 1 goes by, I don't sell a dollar. So I'm like, okay, now I have 2,800 PRV that I now need to divide by 29 days instead of 30. So now how much do I need to sell every single day? And just that little twist of thoughts in your brain, instead of seeing this big number of you're like, oh my gosh, I need to sell $2,800. I need to sell $15,000 in the next 6 months. Breaking it down by month and then breaking it down by day is so, so, so helpful because you just see those smaller numbers and you can really see an attainable goal instead of a huge goal sitting right in front of you. So I highly recommend doing that. And again, I know that this is a lot. So if there is anyone on my Wax Boss Squad team, unfortunately, I won't be able to help all the people who are going to be watching this later on YouTube. But if you are on my team and want me to go through this sheet on a face-to-face Zoom call, FaceTime call, anything, if you want me to go over this with you, and kind of break down what you need to get whatever. Maybe you only want to earn SFR because you don't want to go on any of the trips right now, I would always say aim higher. I will tell you that. Don't just aim for level 1, aim for level 3. And then if you don't earn a level 3, you still land at level 1. So aim as high as you possibly can. But I will help you break down what kind of points you need, how many people you need to recruit, how many people you need to have promote. I will try and do my best to help you break that down. I'm sure that your sponsor, your director, your upline, your superstar director, someone else in your upline can also help you break that down too. Like I said, I will try to get these uploaded to like Google Docs or something, Google Drive, so that other people can use them too. And then, yeah, earning an incentive. I'm so excited, you guys. Again, Scentsy trips are probably one of the very best things in my mind. Commissions are great. Commissions are awesome. But for me, I love those trips. I love those experiences. And I know a lot of other people do. And they're trips that I wouldn't go on without Scentsy. So I love having that opportunity to be able to travel, and being able to travel with friends too is so incredible. So if you need help figuring out how to earn this incentive, you guys, please let me know. There's still plenty of time. We're only a month and a half into the incentive. We have still got time for you to earn level 1, level 2, level 3, even top 75 if you really get your butt in gear and really come kick some arse, you can definitely earn this trip without a doubt. So I hope that helps a little bit, and just help remember the biggest thing I can say too is breaking down that big, huge goal by day and seeing it that way, reprinting that sheet every single month so you can readjust your goals and be like, okay, I'm behind this month, so now I need to up my goals this month. Or hey, I'm way ahead, so now here's my adjusted goals, you know? So that is how I like to think of it. If you have questions, as always, don't hesitate to reach out, let me know. And I hope that you all have a fantastic evening. Let's go get it.